Hi guys, today I'm going to show you around my mother-in-law Rachel's house and give you a little Christmas tour. She does an awesome job of decorating, so I wanted to share it with you. So this is my mother-in-law Rachel.
Hi.
This is their back patio area, so we usually come in through this door here. She has a cute Santa stocking there. Some pretty wreaths hung on the window. And I love this bench. Pretty pillows. And she has these big planters here with fresh greenery and a red bow. Some pretty silver pine cones. And there's one on each side of the bench.
This is our Christmas tree we got a few years ago, about 2 years ago. And what we liked about it, the fact that it has LED lights that don't burn out so easily. And also that it has 4 different settings. You can have white lights, colored lights, or can alternate. And then 2 other options also too. So it's been a real keeper.
One of our favorite things to do when we come over on Christmas Eve, our whole family stands around and we look at the ornaments for quite a while and pick out our favorites. And Rachel always adds new ornaments to the tree.
Yeah, I always find some really cool ornaments every year and everything, and so I have to kind of adjust them and everything. I have some favorites. And this right here is my oldest ornament. It's about 40 years old, 40 or 45 years old, so it always has to have a star position on the tree.
Oh, that's
I
so
had that
pretty.
when my children were young. So it's not the best looking ornament on the tree, but it certainly is a pretty one.
Yeah, these are really pretty. And she fills in with some pretty poinsettias. You get these at Michael's, right?
Yes, usually. And what I do is when I before I even start decorating it, I just put poinsettias all over the tree, just so that you can. It just kind of fills in some of the spaces that need a little extra things in there. So, and then I start.
And we know this is your favorite,
Oh,
right?
yeah. That's my husband's ornament. His sister gave that to him, and he's a big-time fisherman, so we always have to have the fishing ornament on there.
There's some white poinsettias as well. And this is from her granddaughter. Really cute.
There's always a special ornament on there for each grandchild, one that each grandchild loved or gave to me or something like that. So a lot of special ornaments on there.
These are from Lowe's, right?
Yes, I got those probably over 10 years ago.
And some poinsettias. Pretty things. Gold reindeer.
Those are actually real shells on that tree. I got them from a real pretty store that sells a lot of beautiful things, and I just kind of fell in love with that tree and the flowers and the little deer.
So pretty. She is a big collector, so there's lots of pretty collectibles in these curio cabinets here. And poinsettias over here. I just love this over here.
This is a new arrangement I got this year. Again, one of my favorite little stores had this, and they have lots of beautiful Christmas things, and these are called the Icy Crystal Collection. And so they just had a lot of beautiful things. So, and then these are also the Mystique candles that look like real candles, but they're actually battery operated.
I'll give you guys a closer look. So nice to have battery operated candles so you don't have to worry about it. I think this tree is so pretty. This is a new thing this year. A pretty mirror stand that it sits on. Give you a close-up of this. And these light up as well. You can see it more at nighttime. And this one has a Santa.
They kind of work better with the bird picture. I did have something else there for a while, but it didn't seem to blend well with the bird picture, so I thought they worked a lot better.
And this picture is from Pier 1, right?
Pier 1. Mm-hmm.
So pretty.
The little Christmas tree and the little lighted side pieces and everything here is from a store in Northville called Garden Views.
I think I need to visit this store.
You do. It's a beautiful store.
And this is the pretty table setting.
This is how I like to set my table for, especially our Christmas Eve dinner. I have a lot of pretty tablecloths that I like to use, but this is one of my favorites, and I use the green and red Fiesta ware, and then matching napkins, and then the little centerpiece has a battery operated candle, and that a red mosaic candle. It just really glows beautifully.
Looks really pretty at nighttime too. Pretty lamp over here.
I've had these for a while. These two are new right here. They're Jim Shore collectibles. Although the Santa looks a little bit sad. I don't know why. And then we have the fluffy white alpacas. My husband always says, what do fluffy alpacas have to do with Christmas? I said, well, they're pretty and they have little bells.
Yeah, and they're sparkly a little bit.
I have these little wire trees here and they light up and sparkle. And last year I bought this really pretty poinsettia lamp to go there.
This guy. He has a funny little face. Cute.
He's one of my favorite nutcrackers. Just like him, he's all dressed up like Santa. This is a little arrangement too with a nutcracker and a little Santa sleigh that I've had for a long time. Some of the little antlers have gotten broken off, but they're still really cute. And then I've got the red mosaic candles, battery operated candles. They're often brighter than that, but the batteries are going down a little bit. But they are really bright when we first put the batteries in there. That's always been something I liked. Just some little arrangements next to the radio. There's another nutcracker with a little artificial package that came from Pier 1. As you can see, I like my nutcrackers.
And here are a few Christmas touches in the kitchen as well. Cute. Are these from Pier 1 as well?
Yeah, they're from Pier 1.
I just guessed on that, but I think I remember the plates from Pier 1.
Yeah.
It looks like Pier 1 stuff. Really cute. Are these cookie jars in a...
One's a cookie jar and one's a teapot.
Oh yeah. Didn't notice that little part through the camera lens at
Yeah.
first. Cute.
Saw my husband reach in there to look for cookies last night. Sadly, there were no cookies in there.
I should have brought some over. I just baked some yesterday.
These two little trees I got from Garden Views also, and then I got this battery operated candle to go in between. So that works out pretty good. This little Santa I got from Pier 1 a couple years ago, and I had to try to match it up. Just some little fun accents that cheerful at Christmas time.
And it's a picture of my family a long time ago. We'll embarrass them for a second. Where's the cuties? She has this pretty wreath hanging over the area, the stairs where you go downstairs. I thought this was really pretty.
It came from Hobby Lobby.
And this is their office, which she also added the perfect touches for this room. It kind of has a woodland theme. Yeah, fox theme.
I got the little tree at Pier 1. The Santa came from Home Goods. I just saw him, thought he was really cute. And then the deer I got at the Garden View store in Northville. And I thought they were cute with the animals sitting on their backs.
They go perfectly in here.
I know. It's got more of a natural theme. And then I've got that Santa down there. I got him at Hobby Lobby.
Get a closer look. Oh, how cute.
Sometimes you just see things and they're just even be perfect for what you want, you know.
Yeah. And then this is above the entertainment center. Really pretty candlestick. These from Pier 1 too?
They are.
I can kind of tell.
I know. And the Santa's from when Bombay Company was still in business. I got that Santa. Right, either close to Christmas or after Christmas. He was such a beautiful Santa. So he's been up there for a number of years. I bring him out every year. He's one of my favorites.
Pretty. Here's a bunch of poinsettias over here as well. And here is the mantle over the fireplace. So nice. This is the room that we hang out in when we come over here, so we usually sit here and watch a movie or TV, and it's always nice to have a fire. So I'll give you a close-up of the mantle here. These are so cute. Where did you find these?
Pier 1.
I was going to guess, but I thought maybe I'd be pushing it.
What a surprise.
That's one of my favorites. Are the little ones from Pier 1 as well?
Yeah.
And you just got these recently, right?
I got those last year, the gnomes. And then these over here, the drummers, the Santa drummers, I got those this year.
Okay.
And the centerpiece in the middle, I had bought a couple of years ago. They all kind of work together because they're kind of the same sparkly thing.
Yeah.
And then I just put, from Michael's, I just got some different types of greenery and everything and just worked it in there.
These are their stockings. The pretty Santa. Did you put the gift in his hand?
No, it came that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bought him from Kohl's a number of years ago.
Pretty. Now let me guess, the gift box is from Pier 1.
Pier 1.
I could tell. Do you want to tell the story about your reindeer?
I will.
Okay.
I saw these reindeer at Home Goods. As soon as I saw them, I thought, oh, they're gorgeous. I have to have those. And then along the way, I started thinking, I don't know if I have a place to put them. So I just left them in the car, all wrapped up in the bag. And then one day I took them back to Home Goods. And then as she was refunding my money and everything, she was unwrapping them, and I was thinking, oh, they're really pretty, you know. So as soon as she was through refunding, I went ahead and said, would you mind? I'd like to go ahead and buy these again. So they did find a home. And they're staying this time.
I love those. And this is the other side of the room that we like to hang out in. The den, I guess you would call it. I know this blanket is from Pier 1 because I have the same one. It's really pretty. Soft blanket. Really cute pillow. Is this from Pier 1 as well?
No, that was, I got that off the internet. It was a $10 pillow.
Oh wow.
I was just looking for something that had a peppermint pattern to it, you know.
I like that.
So that was perfect. I get a lot of people mention that when they see it.
It's really cute. I have pictures with that in there in the picture.
It was a good $10 investment.
Yeah. Little poinsettias and lots of Christmas touches. There are some over here on this side.
Thanks everyone for coming on my Christmas decor tour. I enjoyed having you look at everything, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Thanks for watching, guys.